Hi friends, this is Cyril Gupta back again with yet another product review, a product to help you in your business. Now today I'm going to look at a product called AudGram actually, and this software can help you create audiograms. Now what is an audiogram? That's the question I asked the first time I saw this software. So these are actually an animated way to present any product or any idea or any podcast that you have. Do you see this graphic over here? This will actually be posted as a video, and when the audio plays, this wavelength, the graphical representation of audio, will animate. That's the concept of an audiogram. There are more examples over here. You can see all kinds of different wave graphs. And the point of the software is when you have a video like that playing in social media, you pay it attention. You're right. You look at it and you listen to it, and it's a very common way to present podcasts. If you've heard a podcast online or maybe an audio podcast playing, you would often see it in this format where there's a nice cover image and the wave graph is animated. You can see they've got multiple waveform animations. You see there are the options, and they've got some progress bar animations. So this can actually help you create these kind of animated videos with animated waveforms. That's what an audiogram is. And I know you want to see this in action, so let's go back to the app itself. This is the account that I have, Cyril Gupta. And right now I don't have any audiogram, so let's create one. Click on create new and let's call it Cyril's podcast. Go to wizard. And now you can select the language that you want to make the podcast in. Of course, it's going to be English right here. And then you can upload the audio file for your podcast, or you can paste some text and let the AI do the talking. Now, if you upload the file, of course, it can be your voice, right? So I'm going to paste the text. In fact, I'm going to use the generate script feature, create a nice, friendly podcast about growing tomatoes in the kitchen garden. Yeah, the old theme. Click on generate. Let's see what happens. So you have the script here. Welcome to our friendly podcast, where today we are diving into the delightful, it's not grammatically correct, I think, world of growing tomatoes in your kitchen garden. Growing your own tomatoes can be incredibly rewarding, offering both a satisfying hobby and a burst of fresh flavor right at your fingertips. I think this is a pretty good start. Click on use this. We have it here. It gives you an estimated length. It should, but I don't see it. Okay, estimated length for 2 minutes and 32 seconds. I think that's perfect. And you can select your voiceover artist, your voices from here. Let's click and listen to some of them.
This is sample voice generated from this voice.
I think this is the nice voice.
This
Stefan,
is sample voice generated.
Roger,
This is sample voice generate.
Jenny.
This is sample voice generate.
So far the voices are very realistic. I really like that.
This is sample voice generate.
William,
This is sample voice
Christopher.
This is sample voice
I'll go for Eric.
generated from this voice.
Alright, I'll go for Eric. I think everything else is fine. Click on next. Your request is being processed, so we're gonna wait for the request to be processed. And there it is. Says processing. Might take a few seconds. I think it's generating the audio right now. Alright, so we have the audio, and this is the nice big waveform. You can edit the audio, you can change it. You can take a portion of the video only if you want. Like if you want to take only a portion of the audio in your audiogram, you can do that. I want to try the entire thing, but let's see if it can play. There's a zoom control, so you can zoom into the audio and zoom out if you want to. There's a timer, so this is 30 seconds, this is 2 minutes, and the total length is 2 minutes 22 seconds. Alright, I will keep it at 30 seconds, right, because I don't want the video to be too long. Alright, so I just need to get this done. Yep, perfect. Right here. Here you go. Clip start 0, clip end 30. You can modify this manually too, or not. No, you can't modify this manually. Nope. You can only move this around. But pretty accurate, I would say. duration 30 seconds. There is a clip button. You can cut it and now it's the entire clip. Captions on. So it will display the caption on the audiogram. I will keep that up. Next, create the timeline. Let's see what happens there. Processing. I think it's cutting the audio now. Alright, so it cut the script too, which is good, and you can go for finalize audio. Regenerate caption. Okay, by the way, I remembered that you can have multiple people speaking this content. So if you want to have like half of the content spoken by somebody else to make a conversation style audiogram, you can do that. To do that, just select your text, then click on AI voices, and that text is now in one voice. And
This is sample voice generated from this voice.
Click on it.
Does it look good? If yes, you can select it.
All right, stop it. Yep. And the second one, let's clip it again. We just click it and it's automatically done. Number 2. And for this guy, we will have Eric.
This is sample.
And then for the rest of this, let's just go for Stefan. Yep. Stefan. So this becomes like a conversation. Then you can click on next. Okay, let's click on create audio. Gonna take a few seconds. Okay, one of them is created. Second one also done. Only the first one left. All done, I think. Let's listen to them.
Welcome to our friendly podcast, where today we're diving into the delightful world of growing tomatoes in your kitchen garden.
Growing your own tomatoes can be incredibly rewarding.
Let's start with
both
the
a
basics.
satisfying hobby and
Okay,
a
so that's great. I will click on finalize to log this in. Remember to click on finalize, otherwise it won't be finalized. All done. Click on next. And now you've got these different templates, so you can use one of these templates to set up your podcast. And I am gonna use one of them. I kind of like this one. This is for Instagram, or this one could be for Facebook. All right, so let's go for this one. Yeah. Oh no, square one. Yep. Modern podcast. Click on next. And now you can modify things, right? It's a background image. I thought I would be able to edit it right away. No. I can select things. Back. Text. Oh yeah. You can modify it by clicking on this. So the text is host by Adam Gilroy. This is not Cyril Jeet, obviously. This is not me. Grow your tomatoes at home, and you can add text too, which is good. I will put something here. Something, whatever. Yeah, random stuff. And you can remove text, secondary and main text. All right, so if the more text you add, the more tertiary text will be added, I'll just delete this one. Uh-oh, the top thing not deleted because let me try to figure this out a bit. Main text is Cyril Jeet, secondary text is this. And if I've added text, it's already showing, but then I can click on it and select it and then remove it, right? So just a little bit of mistake over there. All right, so click on next. And I want to see some more stuff, honestly. So edit design, back, caption. What is caption? Main text color. So I think I can change the color of the text over here. This seems to be black though. So if I select, okay, so it's the caption on the top. I will keep it as is. Media, this is the image. Let me try to put in my photograph, which will be better than this. photographs, and I can go to social, find something from here. What about this one? Okay, not bad, not bad. Then text, I've already shown you. Progress, do I want a progress bar there? No, not really. Background, I don't want to change the background either. So there's an image over here, you can change it. And there are layers, so you've got like the image top layer, the image, there's one layer behind, so you can modify each layer. See, click and modify or delete. So what can you do with layers? Canvas selection, layers. Okay, let's see what I want to do with this. Okay, you can move them up and down. That's what you can do. You can sort them so that something is on top and something is not on top. That's the purpose. You can put in a watermark, make an intro or the outro to this, and branding, right? And this is of course the waveform. So you've got 1, 2, 3 different choices. This is the waveform, and this is the one selected. If I select a different one, it will be replaced. I'll go for this one. Yep. Next. Alright, so it says 0.52 credits needed, and I have 5 minutes worth of credits. And that could be because I am on a free version, which is a trial version, which was given to me by the developer. And click on export. Let's see what happens. I think it's in the queue now. So while it's in the queue, let's take a look at some of the other features of this application. It also has audio cloning, I was told. And if you go to clone voices, it says please subscribe to avail this. So I don't have that option, so I'm sorry I can't show it to you. They didn't give it to me. In billing, you can see your purchase details. So I have this plan for $5, which is the cheapest one, which is free probably. And I have none of the upgrades, so can't show the features. Now users, I think this is for the team members. So if you have a team member, you can click on create new and you'll be able to add users. Profile, this is where you can do things like change your name, put in your last name, change your image if you want to. This is Engagey, by the way. If you recognize the logo, this is one of my tools. I don't know why it showed up on my email, but it's cool. Engagey is a great product, and you know what? You can get it free if you get AudGram today, and it's a perfect fit. AudGram is for social media, to help you with social media, and Engagey helps you succeed on social media. So if you get AudGram from me and you get Engagey free, that's great. That's a great combo, right? So come back here. Podcaster, let's see, was something hanged or what? No, delete, yeah. I want to go to the home page, want to check out the queue. It's completed. Yeah, that was fast. So I can download it. Is there a way to view? No, I'm not going to delete nothing. Sales podcast. No, I guess you'll be viewing it after it's downloaded. So let's check that out. I'm going to view it. Excited to find out my audiogram. How is it?
Welcome to our friendly podcast, where today we're diving into the delightful world of growing tomatoes in your kitchen garden.
Growing your own tomatoes can be incredibly rewarding, offering both a satisfying hobby and a burst of fresh flavor right at your fingertips.
Let's start with the basics. Tomatoes thrive in well-draining soil with plenty of sunlight. In your kitchen garden, choose a spot that receives at least 6 to 8 hours of direct sunlight daily. When planting, space your.
So this was my audiogram. It's a video, and you saw the waveform animate and the audio was playing. And I'm sure you noticed that when the words were being spoken, they were also being displayed on the screen. It was kind of like a completely engaging animation. Definitely took my attention. And you can put these things on social media. You can even create podcasts using this and put it out. And you can clone your voice, which unfortunately I didn't get to. And of course, make a bunch of these audiograms for yourself or your clients. And you can have a pretty good new thing going on in social media, something that's not been done before. And if you decide to get this software, well, remember this, you need to get it from my link. And I'll tell you the reason, because then I can give you all of my amazing applications free of cost using the Technique Force Rewards program. And I do have a bunch of them, right, for everything. Social media, for generative AI, for marketing, for PPC, and content. And I keep making new stuff all the time, right? So you can grab any of them, including, of course, Engagey or Groupster or Pinflux, which recently just got into the 3rd version. or TubeRank G, the Livecaster, all of these applications you can get. They do have a bundle deal which is on the page. You will get a link on my website, and if you get to see the webinar, their webinar, I would be happy if you check it out. I will have the replay at some place on the page, on my review page, so see if you can find that there. Now that done, this was Audiogram, and if you like it, I will see you inside. This is Cyril Jeet, your best friend in the business, signing off.